Welcome back. And today I want to talk about something really simple but hard to do. And it is choosing myself. It is not about a bold declaration or a moment to show our strength. I think it is much quiet and really honest, sincere decision. And sometimes I think choosing yourself, it is not arrived with relief right away, and it might not even feel empowering at first. I learned it arrived through grief. And I think grief is that feeling, that emotion we never talk about enough. So when something ends, like a relationship, a friendship, or even a job, people usually assume the pain, the suffering is about losing the other person in terms of a love relationship. And they would say, they would try to give us comfort using phrases like, now be strong, time to move on, don't dwell on it, you are much better off without him or her. And I understand the intention behind those words are from actually kindness, but that actually skipping something even more essential. It is grief. When we put on strength without grief, it is not healing. It is like blocking our vision, our emotions. It turns the heart into something efficient, controlled, and guarded. But I don't want to live that way. I don't want to survive life by becoming harder, smaller inside my heart. And in my experience, actually the most profound, the deepest layer is not about pain. It is actually fatigue. And so the thought that I need to choose myself, it doesn't arrive after an argument, not after an immediate rejection or a new wound, another wound. It takes time, and it is even quiet, because I noticed I was so tired in a way that even resting, sleeping, it couldn't fix it. And that tiredness, it is not even about giving or doing too much. I think it is actually about giving in the wrong direction or the wrong person. So when you realize that, the journey in choosing yourself begins. In tiredness, in fatigue. That kind of deep fatigue that comes from adjusting, over considering, or over explaining. Don't you find it sometimes we are just tired in explaining ourselves? So when choosing myself, that is an internal work and not a decoration, a validation to the external world. It arrives because of certain questions I ask myself. Why the hell that I am still holding this? Why I am still emotionally available here? And why my energy still turns towards something that no longer exists? So at first, the idea of choosing myself, it actually felt quite strange. And it feels almost selfish. And we feel shame in doing that. But when I sit with it, it becomes clear. It is not selfish because I am not doing that, going against someone. I am doing that to be back into my own self, myself, my heart, my emotion. And to do that, we need to arrive certain clarity. But the clarity will lead us to grief. So the clarity was, I knew the story was over. It's not just emotionally over. And because there was no more future to imagine. There's no corrections to wait and no illusion that it may work. So when this clarity settles, something else beneath its surface, and that is grief. And I think what hurt more than losing someone is realizing how much of yourself you give, how much energy you invested, and how often you stayed open, patient, and understanding. So when this relationship ends, what's left is not just about absence. We feel exhausted. And actually, that surprised me. Once I accept that the ending is complete. And I'm not even angry. And that grief that I'm talking is not even about the relationship itself. My friend, that was the grief for the woman I was while I was inside it. So it is the kind of grief that I want to talk about now with you sincerely. Not the grieving of the loss of a relationship. I was grieving the woman who kept giving. The woman who stayed emotionally available. The woman who believed if I consistent and I can compensate the inconsistency from the other. And I stayed soft when boundaries was necessary. So that is nothing wrong with that woman, because she was sincere and she was loving and she was completely real. But she was also very tired. So instead of turning that tiredness into toughness, I rather choose to honor it. By grieving her means, I stop asking her to show up again. So I stopped demanding that woman to prove love through endurance. I let her rest and stay quiet with her own self. First, we feel in the body the softening of the chest, of the heart, and the release of tension that we have been holding for so long. So it was the moment I could finally say it to this woman, the version of me. I said to her, I see how much you gave, and you don't have to do it anymore. And I see many people skip that part. They move straight from heartbreak into toughness. They may say, I'm done. I don't care anymore, and I have moved on. But if we think about it, that toughness is just about grief that didn't get the permission to move out to surface. we harden to take more control. We put the shield on, so we are emotionally distant. And this self-protection that block intimacy. I want to assure you, by choosing myself, by choosing yourself, it does not mean becoming harder. The sky open, it means we see things clearly. It is clear what I will no longer carry. I was clear about what I would no longer explain. And I no longer deserve emotional labor. So when grief, we let it come out, we let it serve us. It actually softens the body. It releases stored tensions with tears, maybe. Then we complete the emotional cycle. So at that moment, the choosing myself, it becomes so real. Because I'm not defensive. I'm not reactive. I choose it. It is a whole lot more grounded. And there was a poem called Heart. I want to share it here. I think because it described something very essential of what I am talking about, the structure of a woman's heart. It talks about how the heart opens, protects, and learns. So, without understanding it, choosing oneself almost sounds like withdrawal, but actually it is about discernment of sovereignty. Heart. In the sacred unfolding of a woman's heart lies a sanctuary of endless depths with tenderness, where love whispers as the dawn, carrying the ancient fragrance of wild roses, blooming resplendently to the rhythm of the cosmos. Open yet shielded, soft yet invincible, as vulnerable as morning dew upon new petals, mirror of a shine attempt, accumulating on a fragile leaf. Her spine, a column of strength, holding the skies. Emanating resilience is like the deep roots of the earth. Thorns as a wall, her sacred boundaries, guardians of her profound essence, protection of her delicate core. Only the worthy one should come near. Restlessly, she blooms. Through trials and tribulations, unfurling beauty, offering her fragrance to the wind. Her petals are a testament to trust. Faith in love will cradle her gently, hold her steadfastly through the storms. In the sacred opening of her heart, the rose resides, unfolding into glory, a beacon of divine femininity. Her worth is immeasurable. Her courage is an eternal flame of love. So this poem, it is not about giving more. It is not saying to stay open no matter what. It is something more profound. A heart can be opened and structured, soft yet protected. So many of us didn't suffer because we loved too much. We suffered because we carried too much. We held the skies for someone who wouldn't even hold their own. So grieving the woman I was, it means I don't have to do that anymore. And choosing myself doesn't mean I stop loving. It means I stop confusing access with intimacy. I stopped negotiating with reality. And I stopped a thin thread just to keep it alive in my imagination, with the hope that someone will suddenly realize what they have done. And this little thread keeps the heart turned backward. So cutting it is not about cruelty. It is a decision. Choosing myself is the decision at that moment. A small but quiet decision. And with that, I'm no longer responding where I used to respond. I'm no longer waiting for regret or realization from the other. And I stopped explaining my worth. So once this thread was cut, you feel your heart opening because something is settling in. It is your own presence. My energy come back to my body. In my everyday works, in my everyday routine, and in my creativity, in appreciating flowers, trees. My heart feels so much lighter, and that's how I understand the choice of choosing myself is real. So just remember, people show up as they were. Effort should be met with effort. It's not something spectacular. It's simply dignity. And this decision make your life even more quiet. Cut out noises. It is more solid and respectful, more respectful, above all, to yourself. And love doesn't disappear. That is the most beautiful part. It's only changed the quality. And if you are listening until now, and if you are in that stage of grieving, of choosing yourself, I want to say it to you. If grief shows up, please don't push it away. It is not about going backward. It is about completing a cycle. And when grief gets to be processed, and what's remaining is not even about loss. What remains is you. With you fully here, not split, not waiting, and not overgiving. And at that moment, choosing yourself is not just a thought. It is you. It becomes a fact. I leave you with a mantra. I grieve what I gave. I honor who I was. I release the story, and I choose myself. From my heart to yours, Genevieve.